going on, guys? It's Steve. Is Kyrie Irving the best scoring point guard ever? Now, this is going to be tough because a lot of people are going to say, no, Allen Iverson. The difference is Allen Iverson was actually a two guard, okay? But, this scoring in terms of dominant scoring point guards is relatively new to the NBA. If you go back throughout the history of the league, like let's go, it doesn't even have to go that far. Just go back a decade. You started to emerge with higher short period. We're scoring like 20, 22 points per game, 10 plus assists. That was brand new to the NBA. And then on top of that, you had your Steve Nashes that were around 14, and then even farther back, you had your Magic Johnsons at like 19 and things like that, and then 17, 13, 15. Like, usually, point guards never dominated in terms of scoring. But now, if you look at the top 10 scorers in the league, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, it just doesn't end. And that's not even all of them. You still got Kyrie. You still have Isaiah. The reason that the league transitioned like this is because the game is now an outside in game rather than an inside out, where back in the day it would just be like pick and roll, and then your point guard would just bounce it, pick and roll, bounce pass, or chest pass or a lob pass or whatever, or just throw it down low to the post, to Shaq, to Tim Duncan, to Karl Malone and John Stockton doing the pick and roll. Like, it's no longer like that. Now it's a perimeter type game, which enables the guards to be able to dominate on the offensive end. Which is why we're seeing point guards average, like Damian Lillard averaging 27, Isaiah Thomas averaging 30, Russell Westbrook averaging 30, James Harden averaging 30, Stephen Curry averaging 30, Kyrie Irving averaging 24, 25, 26, 27, and he could easily average 30, which is crazy because now the big man is almost completely obsolete. I mean, we really only have two dominant big men, and that's Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. Everyone else is just like, whatever, averaging 10 points, 15 points at the most. But we have Davis and Cousins. Those are pretty much the only dominant big men still in the league. And even then, they're not even like how big men used to be. They shoot the basketball. They drive the basketball. They take people off the dribble. It's ridiculous how much the league has changed. But it's not even just that. If you look at all the teams that are successful and at the top of the top, for example, the Cleveland Cavaliers, Kyrie, LeBron, and Kevin Love. Kevin Love does not get the ball in the post a lot. What does he do? He catches and shoots. Okay, the Boston Celtics through Isaiah Thomas. Okay, the Washington Wizards, I almost said James Harden, John Wall and Bradley Beal. The Houston Rockets with James Harden. The San Antonio Spurs with Kawhi. Okay, and then on top, and Greg Popovich. The Golden State Warriors with Clay, Steph, and KD, and Draymond. All these dominant teams don't have dominant big men. Take aside Kevin Love, because I consider him like a hybrid, because really he's just a catch and shoot player at this point in time, but he's still averaging 20. So it's pretty crazy. But now to the point, is he the best scoring point guard ever? I mean, I can understand if someone says he is, because if you look at him, he can score in any way possible. But at the same time, so can Stephen Curry. So can Russell Westbrook. So can James Harden, who's playing point guard now. So to be honest, I'd understand if you said he was, but I wouldn't say just yet at this point in his career he's the best scoring point guard ever. But I mean, he definitely will be. I mean, just the way he scores off the dribble, he hands down has the best handle ever. Iverson changed the way the handle was, the way dribbling was, and like the crossover and things like that. But Kyrie Irving just takes it to a whole nother level. Just the way he can get around people dribbling the basketball is just it blows my mind. And on top of that, he's clutch. He shows up in big moments. He can hit the jump shot. He can drive on you. He's the best. He has the best touch around the rim for someone other than LeBron. It's ridiculous. And they play on the same exact team, which makes it even more crazy. However, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson, these are all people that have averaged a higher career points per game than Kyrie Irving. Now, you could also take into account Kyrie plays with LeBron and all this other crap, but still, I can't give him the nod over Jerry West or Oscar Robertson just yet. But maybe if he can continue to do this for another decade, then he'll definitely be the best scoring point guard ever in terms of how he does it. I'm out. Peace.